so flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. It has so much. No! I hate this character. I am not okay. It is finally time for me to embark on this journey. It is time for me to read all of Throne of Glass. Oh my. Oh. If you don't know, this is the Throne of Glass series. This is what I'm committing to today. I don't know how long it's going to take me to read it. I really don't. I have in fact started Throne of Glass before, like the first book that you see right here. I'm trying to hold it to where it doesn't fall. We're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to put it down. This is actually really heavy. Whew. So like I was saying, I have in fact oh my gosh, sorry. I don't know why that scared me. There was a wasp outside my window and it's hitting the window and it's kind of freaking me out. I know it can't get in. If you don't know, I have started Throne of Glass. You probably don't know because I never posted the video. I'm so excited to get back into Throne of Glass because I really remember liking the main character, Celaena. That's all I remember. I'm going to hold these 5 books because I can't hold the whole stack, but we have something we need to discuss. The reading order for this, okay? The reading order. We need to talk about it because there's not a clear-cut way to read this. And I have a skin condition, so don't mind the redness on my face. But you see this book right here? This is where the controversy is going to come in. The Assassin's Blade. This has so much controversy on how to read it. So I'm going to tell you how you could read it. So you could read it before you start the whole series. Or you could read it after Crown of Midnight. Third. So you could read it third, which I have heard is the most popular way to read it. Or you could read it fourth after Heir of Fire. So as you can see, there's many ways that you could read this. But I, in fact, will be reading it third. So not only is there controversy on the order of which you should read the books, there's also this thing called a tandem read with these 2 books. It is Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. Apparently these 2 follow different characters, I want to say. And they're happening at the same time. So there's literally like a list that I'm going to have to look up when I get there. There's a list on like, you go from this book, read a couple chapters, go to this book, read a couple chapters. So you read them intertwined. So you can see I have my work cut out for me and this is where we're starting. So anyway, I am currently on chapter 34. I have this much of Throne of Glass left and I am freaking obsessed with how it's going. I'm having the best time ever. I don't know how it's going to end. I have my theories on how this book is going to end, but since there is so many more books to go, I really don't know where we're gonna go. Like, I don't really know where the series is gonna go because I don't know anything. Good morning, everyone. It is a while later, and I have just finished Throne of Glass. I really like this. I don't think this book is like a 5-star book, but I remember like feeling the same way when I read ACOTAR, like the first one. Anyway, I really enjoyed my time nonetheless, and it's a 4-star book. I wanted to be like picky and be like a 4.5, but a 4.25. I hate doing that, but I do it now. But I'm just going to stick with 4 stars. We'll see how the rest of the series goes. So let's get started on Crown of Midnight, and I think a lot of people like this book better than the first one, so let's get started. So I have in fact started Crown of Midnight. I started it this morning, but I started it when I was driving, so I did listen to the audiobook and I got to chapter 16. So I'm going to continue reading for the foreseeable future and we'll see how long it takes me to finish this because I would like to get this video out and I'm on book 2. So much more left to go. I cannot believe that just happened. I don't want to show this page, but... Update time, because it's been 2 days since I finished Crown of Midnight. I have indeed finished it. I mainly did the audiobook in case you wondered or cared. but I was obsessed with this book. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4.5 because I didn't get like the 5-star feeling, which is crazy considering the end of this book and what we find out. Just didn't give me a 5-star feeling, but overall really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it more than the first one. And I literally just don't know where the series is gonna go. I feel like I do, but at the same time I'm like, but what is going to transpire? Is that the right word? I hope so. If not, I'm gonna sound dumb. But we're gonna be starting the Assassin's Blade today, which looks a lot thicker than this one. But I guess it's really not. It just I don't know why it feels thicker. Maybe because I have never opened this book. Pretty sure this is like a couple short stories about the main character's like life before what we've read already. I don't know. I'm excited and I can't wait to see what happens, and I hope we get to meet a certain character that we've only heard about but we haven't actually gotten to meet, because I feel like that person is going to play a very good part. I don't know. I just really would like to meet this character. I'm gonna go start the Assassin's Blade now. And I don't know. I feel like I've been gone from this world for 2 days because I need to process what happened at the end of this book. So now I can go back into this world and figure out what is gonna happen, because I really just don't know. I'm excited. I have just finished the Assassin's Blade. And I gave it a 4-star just because it's like not one cohesive book. It's what, 5? Yeah, 5 novellas. I will tell you my favorite novella was The Assassin and the Healer. I just really enjoyed that one. The last one made me want to cry. I didn't cry. I held strong. I was strong about it. Next is Heir of Fire, and this is a chunky book. And it took me a little while to get through the Assassin's Blade, because I was watching Pretty Little Liars, but it shouldn't take me that long to read Heir of Fire because I'm ready to know why everyone loves the series so much. So I'm gonna crank through that. Why are you just stalking me? On to Heir of Fire. Okay, it's been exactly 1 day since I finished the Assassin's Blade, and now I am on Heir of Fire, 4th book for me. Depends how you read it. It might be a 3rd for you. I don't really know how you're going to read the series, but anyway, I am really liking this book. Wanted to give an update because I think we met someone in chapter 2 that I have heard about before. I know nothing about this series, but I swear, you know how you'd be scrolling through things and then you see certain characters' names or like the series and you like hurry up and go past it so you don't spoil it for yourself? Pretty sure I have seen this name before. I also wanted to say that I've watched non-spoiler reading vlogs before, and I feel like this book is when you start seeing like a lot of different POVs, because I feel like that's where we're going. So I am excited to start getting more POVs because I feel like it's going to add a whole lot to the story. But I guess we will see where it takes us. I'm really obsessed with this cover, by the way. And I'm excited to get through this book, which I shouldn't be rushing through a book, but I'm excited to get through this one because the next one is Queen of Shadows, and everyone loves that book. So I'm excited to see if I also will love that book. But we're not there yet. We're on Heir of Fire, and I need to enjoy my time with this book while I have it. Can't rush good things. So that's my update for now. I have literally just finished Heir of Fire, and I am speechless / I'm not speechless because I feel like I have so much to say, but I can't say it to you because I need you to read this series, so I don't want to give it away. I am too stunned to speak. Like, I don't understand how she comes up with this, and I don't understand how she writes books where every single book ends in a crazy manner. How am I in so many different plot lines and I know exactly what's going on, And I just don't understand how I'm obsessed with every single point of view. I don't understand how she's making me want to start the next book right now, but I cannot do that at this very second, but I will be starting it tonight. And can you tell I got too much energy? The next book, everyone says is like 5 to 6 stars, and I didn't tell you. I literally forgot. 5 stars. 5. And can you believe that we are here now? Well, I'm sure you believe it. I can't believe that I'm at the 5th book. And Queen of Shadows, look how this book, I'm so excited. Like, literally no one has anything bad to say about this book. It's never been opened until literally just now. Okay, let's see how many pages there are. Literally can't read any. 645. You know, I truly didn't think that I was going to like this series as much as I love Axar, my babies. But I fear that, yes, I am obsessed with this series. Let's just go on to the next one. Literally, I'm so flabbergasted. Oh, one more thing before I go and start this book. The next thing we have to read is the tandem read. That's terrifying. But anyway, on to book 5, on to Queen of Shadows. I've never had this much excitement to read a book because of the hype around it. And maybe I should lower my expectations because what if it disappoints me? But I literally don't think it could. So let's just go start. I don't think you quite understand. I have filmed that last clip that you saw on Monday. It's now Thursday. I have been obsessed with this. I am obsessed with this book. This is like top 3 books I've ever read. I don't want to say it's my favorite yet because I'm not sure because I'm not done. Yes, and I'm making a statement that big. I have finally reached part 2 of this book. I am 60% through according to Goodreads. I have not been bored once. I have not been bored of this book one time. It has so much. It literally has conflict. It has tension. It has just the tiniest bit of like what I think is romance, not confirmed. It has everything. I don't think you understand when I say this is one of the best books that I've ever read. We have built up so much. We have gone through so many characters' backgrounds and everything that they've gone through together, and then like we're seeing point of views, and like this book I genuinely think everyone needs to read. I've been talking to my husband about it because I want him to read it. He'll never do that, but I can dream. I just think everyone needs to know about the series. And I don't know if they'll make like a TV show or like it has to be like a TV show, right? It's an 8-part series, 8-book series. But they definitely should. But I know the show would not be as good as the books. But if like my husband could get like the teensiest little drop of the series so we can talk about it, I'd be so happy. I am so freaking curious because one of my friends, she told me that one of the characters who like we know about but we don't know a lot about her story. I mean, I feel like we just don't know where that storyline's gonna go at this point, unless I'm dumb and I just don't know. But she said that that's her favorite character, or one of her favorite characters. Don't get me wrong, love that storyline. If you know what I'm talking about, it's the character with the letter M. I'm on part 2. Good Lord, everything that happened in these pages is so crazy. And the fact that I'm not bored is also so crazy. So, I just want everyone to read the series, so thanks. I'm not even done the series yet, and I just want you to read it. Have I convinced you yet? I hope so. Good morning. Even though it's not morning for you, it's morning for me. I have just finished Queen of Shadows. I'm actually kind of upset that I just finished it because I freaking love this book. This book is a 6-star book. I think this is genuinely like top 3 books I've ever read in my life. I'm not sure where I put it, but I made that statement yesterday to Zach, and I stand by that statement. I have never read a book. Okay, not never, but I feel like it doesn't happen often that I read a book and like I am not bored one time. I don't know how she wrote a book like that. Like, I just don't understand. Even though Heir of Fire was great, Crown of Midnight, great, Throne of Glass, great. All of her books are great. I don't even know why I'm surprised. Why am I surprised that she wrote a book that's amazing? Now this is the part that I have been scared of. I wouldn't say dreading. I'm scared. We are on to none other than the tandem read, which I am utterly terrified of. Frankly, I'm just not sure. This is just what I've heard. I've heard Empire Storms is really good, but I've heard that Tower of Dawn is one of the more boring ones. But I mean, look, I don't really know how anything in this world could be boring, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna feel the same way, because I'm literally loving every second of this series. Anyway, I was reading Queen of Shadows yesterday, and I literally was just like, I'm going to finish it today, and then I saved the last chapter for this morning because I was like, I don't want it to be over. I literally have been milking part 2. Like, I think today's Wednesday, and the last clip I filmed was a Thursday, so I've literally been like trying to hold on to that book and not finish it because I just don't want it to be done. But I am, and this is where we are, so let's get to it. Update on the tandem read that I am doing. I get why you read these books at the same time, because if you don't like certain characters in this one, then you're not gonna want to like read it. Like, I feel like you're gonna find it boring. But since you're reading this one at the same time, which has other characters in it, I get it. I get why you're reading them at the same time. This, to me, so far, is like Queen of Shadows in regard to there's things happening. I feel like on page 1, like I'm only this is how much I'm in, and there's already something crazy happening. And this is what happened with Queen of Shadows. There's like Queen of Shadows, I was like, there's always something happening. I'm literally on chapter 7 and my heart's already racing, and this is why I'm obsessed with this freaking thing, because I don't know what's about to happen. I think something's going to happen, but then I could be completely wrong, or I could be right. Update on this tandem read, Empire of Storms. I'm on page 174, and this book is so good in my opinion. What happened with the character with the letter M was great. I freaking love that. Also, I was so scared. I was like, please, no. If you know, you know. But also I'm curious to see what like happens with our main character, because I don't really know. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm enjoying the ride. You know what I mean? And then Tower of Dawn, I'm on page 191. Don't get me wrong, it's a freaking great book because it's her writing, and this whole series is great. Like, literally, I'm talking like it's a 3-star book. It's a 4-star book so far, but I'm curious if we're like dragging out things, or if all of this is very necessary. Like, I don't know what are we doing? Hello everyone. I don't really know the last time that I updated you guys, but oh no, I'm sorry, my favorite F1 driver just apparently had a crash, so I'm upset. Anyway, as I was trying to tell you before I found out that horrible news, I don't really know the last time I have updated you guys. I am a little over halfway in Empire of Storms, and then I would say a little over halfway in Tower of Dawn. I have been plowing through it, but also kind of taking my time so that I don't miss anything, because there's a lot happening. I mean, both of these books are taking place at the same time. And in Tower of Dawn, you're following, like, basically now 3 main characters, but also, like, different things are happening with each character. And it's like, it finally got interesting in my opinion. Like, not that it hadn't been interesting, but something, like, big kind of finally happened in a way. I don't really understand how people find it boring, because I know I said, like, I get why people think it's more boring, because if you're reading this one and this one at the same time, this one is not as exciting, but I wouldn't call it boring. I'm actually, like, really enjoying it, especially now. But Empire of Storms, on the other hand, like I said with Queen of Shadows, it literally has not been boring once. Like, I have not had a point in time where I didn't want to read this book. I've not had a point in time where I've been inclined to put it down. I'm just having a great time. And this is such a interesting experience that I'm having, reading 2 books at the same time. But I've read 2 books at the same time, but reading 2 books that are in the same world that are happening at the same time. I don't think I'll ever do this again, because I don't really know a series where this happens and you're able to do this. I don't know if that's what she intended for you to do, but people have figured it out for you to read these together. But I don't think I'll ever have an experience like this ever again. So I'm trying to soak it all in. But I thoroughly understand why people love this series so much and why everyone's so diehard for it, because I'm about to be a diehard for it. I mean, I've literally texted multiple people that they need to read this book. Like, I don't think you understand. It's my whole personality right now. I just wanted to give my update because I am just having a grand old time and I need everyone to know. Chapter 49? I feel like I just need everything to soak in. Like, what? I should have known. Like, I'm at the end of both of these books. I should have known she was going to be like, oh, hey, here's a whiplash. It is the same day. I literally just want to keep reading this book, because if you know, at the end of every single book this woman writes, my heart is racing and I can't contain myself. I've literally been walking around reading, okay? I don't do that. I literally just don't know how to cope with my feelings. And I'm reading 2 of her books at the same time, so I have 2 different things going on. That's making my everything like I don't know what to do. Chapter 65 in Empire of Storms. I feel like I just learned too much from my small brain. I'm sorry, and this is why the tandem read is so hard for me, because now I learned all that information in chapter 65 and I have to go read 3 more chapters of Tower of Dawn when I just want to keep reading what I'm reading right now, Empire of Storms. I must trust the process, but let me tell you, trusting the process is not easy when you just want to binge the rest of that book. I mean, granted, I want to binge the rest of Tower of Dawn too, but what I just learned in Empire of Storms, I'm like, you're expecting me to just go read Tower of Dawn now? I don't even care what I look like. What the frick is happening right now? I want to cry, but also I know something else better is probably gonna happen. Like, I hate this character. I am not okay. Page 670 in this book. I'm broken. I am not okay. I'm not. How many pages do I even have left? Oh my god, I have so many pages left. No, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I thought something else was gonna happen. I also didn't think that happened. I finished this book, and I have to be kind of quiet because it's later at night. What just happened? Is this another freaking 5-star book? Yes, I guess it is. My heart broke, as you saw. I was in tears. I was never bored. I was having the best time of my life reading this book. Everything that just happened actually was a whirlwind. Like, the big thing happened, and then all the little pieces coming together, and what do you mean? How is there another book that's like 1,000 pages? Still haven't finished Tower of Dawn, so need to get cracking on that. It's the next day. I just finished Tower of Dawn. I really am happy for the certain character in this book because I feel like that character, the main one, like I would say he's the main one, he just keeps, like anytime this book can like beat him down, it does, I feel like. And I'm just really happy that he has happiness, I guess. In case we need a recap, I read both of these books at the same time. This one, 5 stars. Honestly, great. This one, 4.5 stars. I will be starting Kingdom of Ash in the morning because I need to know what is gonna happen. And my friend said it's the best book she's ever read, so. It has been a day and a half and I need to start this book. I have been super nervous. I am like super sad. I know I have a long way to go. Like this book is basically 2 books put together, but at the same time, I am just like, I don't want this to end. I really don't. Like I'm genuinely kind of upset that I'm on the last book. I'm not ready. Like I cried at the end of Empire of Storms because of something that happened, and I'm about to go back into that sadness because I just read the first line. Done having my meltdown. I am just gonna go read. I was not planning on filming. I haven't updated y'all in so long. I am this far into the book. I'm on chapter 61 and I'm about to have a mental breakdown. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not okay. How in the world did that just happen? Page 529. How? This book is nothing short of amazing, and I'm literally halfway, a little over halfway. I am stressed. I am having a great time, but I'm stressed. But I'm having a great time. What are they doing? What the hell? The end of chapter 89, if you know, you know. That was kind of insane, but now I'm on chapter 90. I feel sad. I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. I'm so scared right now. What do you mean? I'm on chapter 93 and I'm freaking the hell out. Why have I never put 2 and 2 together? I thought something else. Wait a second. The audacity of said people, what just happened. Everything that just happened, I'm too stunned to speak. Like, what? Wow. You know, I'm stopping on chapter 99 because I have to. Not because I want to. I really want to finish this book right now. But I did not see that coming. Like I felt like something was gonna happen, but I didn't feel like that was going to happen. And then, what? It's come to that point. I have finished Kingdom of Ash. Let me tell you, this was another book. How was I not bored one time? I know I've repeated that like 8 times, but like how I wasn't bored at all, I don't know. This 1,000-page book, it was literally everything I needed and more. I just can't believe that, one, that I finished a book this large, okay? For me, I don't really read a lot of really long books. Like, I think this is the longest book I've ever read. I loved it. This is like another like 6-star book because let me tell you why. I know it's the last book in a series and that's probably why it's rated so freaking high, but at the same time, it gave me everything. It wrapped up everything I needed. Like I feel like I don't need more. I'm just sad that this is over. But I will say, this is a 6-star series. This book and Queen of Shadows, 6 stars. Heir of Fire, 5 stars. And Empire of Storms, those are like all my favorites, okay? Those are my top 4 out of the 8-book series, okay? The Kingdom of Ash literally broke my heart, shattered it. Actually, at times, shattered it, completely ripped it out, and then like I came back. You know what I mean? We bounced back. And I just think it's beautiful the way it wrapped up. I really do. I think that the series, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no piece of this book, this series, that I would say needs to be improved because it's literally perfect. The fact that I can sit here and tell you that I have finished this series is literally such an accomplishment. I've had these books for a very long time, I feel like, and I was like, I put it off. Why in the world did I completely put this off? Why I put this series off for so long, I will never know. But this series right here, it is my favorite series of all time. At the beginning of this, I literally didn't know if I could love anything like I love ACOTAR, because I love ACOTAR. Love it. I do. And maybe it's because the series isn't finished. But this series is finished, and I freaking love it with all my heart and all my being, and my arms are getting tired. But how we got from this book to the end of the series, I will never know. I did not see any of that coming. I was completely blindsided. If I could give you one piece of advice, go read the series, 1. But 2, go into it blind. Do not look up videos. Do not look up TikToks. Don't watch spoiler videos. Like, wait until you read the series, because now I get to go back and watch, you know, my other YouTubers that I watch. Like, I get to go watch their spoiler vlogs, and I can be like, I know what you're talking about. But I feel like if you don't go into this series blind, it won't hit as hard. Look, please read this series. You will not be disappointed. It's not like anything I've ever read before. This is amazing. This is brilliant. And I'm so happy to be back making book videos. And this one has taken me such a long time that I have read nothing else. So I am excited to get back on my book grind of reading. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. It's free. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.